What is up, guys? Welcome back to Team Tech, and today we have an unboxing of the Canon EOS Rebel T6, the premium kit, the digital SLR camera from Canon that replaced the T5, but has also been recently replaced by the T7. This kit comes with a shoulder bag, an 18 to 55mm lens, and a 75 to 300mm lens for photos and light capture and like. So right inside the box we have the shoulder bag, the camera box itself, and the 75 to 300mm lens, which comes separate. So next we have the camera, which we'll get into first, then the lens, and then the shoulder bag. So up top we have a pretty thick manual. This is like something like 100 pages, 180 pages, like that, but they're all in different languages, so that accounts for that. The remarks pamphlet here. Then you have the registration form. And then right inside you have the camera charger. You have the data transfer cable. You got the camera strap. You have your 18 by 55mm lens. You have your battery, which we do have a spare of. And then you have the body itself. Oh. We also have inside the box, I believe this is a lens instruction kit. Yes, it is. And then you have the USA to Canada only, another registration form. This body does feel extremely premium, especially compared to the G7 that I'm filming this on. The grip feels sturdy. It does have this rubberized texture here. The shutter button feels really clicky. The slider has a good tactile click to it, and it also has a switch similar to that on the G7 as well. Let's turn it on. There's no battery inside. Forgot that part. Alright, so to open up the battery compartment, you just slide this latch on the bottom here, and this little latch will slide up, and then let's grab our battery. Take that out of the plastic, line that up with the pins, slide that in. Let's get our lens as well. Out of the plastic here. It comes with a built-in lens cap already on. And then we just take off our current body protector. Take off the back part of our current camera. We just line up the two white dots like so, and then now, in order to line up the camera with the lens, you take the white dot here, right here, and you take the white dot on the camera. You line those two up. You twist clockwise until you hear that click, and it should be in. Alright, so this is the finished state, or at least the semi-complete state of this camera. We have a look at our big and beautiful lens. Now let's power this puppy on. Alright, there's no card in the camera, that's fine. Battery's looking pretty low. Prospect images, you got your image quality, you got your live view shoot, your Wi-Fi connect option, your histograms, your power settings, your brightness settings, and your Wi-Fi settings. Here, let me get a look at this camera quality. and switch it to intelligent auto. And let's see, the battery is dying pretty fast. So let's see here. The autofocus does seem to be very good though. Like in, out, and let's give it a subject here. What the fuck? What was that click? Not gonna question it. Alright, so for a subject we have this iPhone XS Max. And I'm just gonna lean it against the camera bag here and take a picture with this SD card that I will get right now. Let's see. So the SD card is in the same slot as the camera. You just have to put it in and then click it in. Battery's still pretty low. Alright. Just click the camera button to switch to the camera. Let's take a picture of our subject here in manual mode. See how it looks. And that's the camera quality right there. I should probably go over a little overview of all the buttons on this camera right quick and all the flaps and stuff. So starting on the left side, you have this little flap here where you can insert your microphone. So for example, this little rinky-dink microphone we have here would just, oh, hold on. This is a 2.5 millimeter microphone jack, not a 3.5 like I initially thought it was. It seems there's no, I don't see any physical, unless, no. Oh, there is no 3.5 millimeter jack for your microphone. It's just 2.5. Unless maybe I don't know, but it seems like that's probably the only place you'd plug a microphone into. Right there, so I'm not sure. Alright, so on top you got your horseshoe mount. On the side, on the right side, you got nothing. On the bottom, we already covered this a little bit. You got your flap here for your battery and your SD card. You got your tripod mount. On the front, you got your button to release your lens, like that. Just line that back up. Alright, you got your, and on the lenses itself, you have your autofocus and manual mode, and then you got your stabilized mode here. If you leave that autofocus mode on though, when you leave the autofocus mode on, then in order to take a picture, you have to press and hold every time. But if you turn off the autofocus, then you can just head straight into the camera settings and then snap your photo. Now these knobs up top, we've already kind of covered the manual, the auto visual, TV, the portrait, the autofocus, and then way at the end. And then like the in between like 5 are just like your subjects, and then all the way over here at the end we got your video mode up there. On the back, you got your camera button, right there. Oh, our battery seems to be dying, so we should finish this up quickly. You got your displaying the resolution you're shooting in, the frames per second, and the amount of time you've been recording for, which I don't know why I'm doing that. the amount of time you have left to record, the modes you're in. So you can switch back to automatic here. Got your display, you got your ISO. So you got your drive and your self timer. You got your self timer here. I'm not sure what this button does actually. Might be a push button. And here you just got your selection knob in the bottom, and then you got your menu, and then you got your video player here where you can scroll through all the photos that you've taken. I've taken like the one where it took me to figure out that if you turn this knob off, then you can use this camera without autofocus. And then that's the basic overview of the camera. Now let's take a look at the 700 to 75 to 300 millimeter lens here. Just open up this. Alright. Got that. Pretty well packaged, but it is a single lens. So this lens is pretty beefy indeed. Alright, so this comes with the manual focus off, unlike our camera. So, same thing, just unlatch it, get your white mark. Oh, there is no white mark on this one, you just kind of line up the red dot, and then you switch. So, trying this mode, wow, it really weighs down the camera. I think this lens weighs more than the actual body of the camera itself. Alright, so, wow, that is really zoomed in. Alright, so, this is really zoomed in. Oh, okay. I was questioning why it was beeping like that, but apparently that's like a timer. Alright. Basically, this type of camera is for super far away subjects and or like extremely tall buildings. I'm pretty sure there's like a wide angle camera macro lens too that you can adjust to that. But we should also get into the bag because that's where I'll be carrying all of this inside of. Oh, this is a nice bag. Alright, so you unlock the front latch like so, and then unlock that like that, and I'm guessing this is the way that you carry it. Carry handle like that, and I'm also assuming you need to take the lens off of the camera, replace it with the lens cap, put the actual lens of the camera, cap on. Where's the autofocus? Where's the autofocus? Alright. Why is it not focusing? Alright, there we go. Alright, so you have to put the lens cap back on the camera. Then you get your little cover plate for the body. I don't think you have to do this, but it's just like for peace of mind purposes. You get the camera for the body in here, for the lens on this side, and then you probably throw you could probably throw another lens on there just cause just to cover it up. Just to cover it up like that. Cover up the back side of that camera. Get the lens cap for this one here. Let me zoom out a bit. Alright, the lens cap for that camera here. Put this lens cap on. Strap. And I'll leave the strap for the Canon in there like so. And yeah, that's a quick overview of the Canon Rebel T6. Just an unboxing and a little show of the buttons there. 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 Just a little unboxing and show of the buttons there, and a little bit about how it works. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. This has been Houston from Team Tech, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.